Previously on Cybertown Chronicles.
Mordred, Flint, Sal, and Crumbs received word from a Dream Inc. representative, Sol Patterson. They retrieved a data card M/09 and returned it to the rightful owner, or so they thought. Riley Jafisky, the card's previous owner, met with them and insisted they robbed Dream Incorporated. Unsure of who to trust, they scammed both parties. Havok and McGravin, called on by the Korlaki gang, broke up a recent harvester's infestation that had encroached upon their territory. They were paid and spent the following month hoverboard hunting.
And now,
Here today, we have, as usual, but not usual, because it's the first time, Derek. Your character is...
Flint Westwood.
Into the mic.
Please. Robbie,
Oh.
next up. You are.
I'm Robbie. I'm playing Havok. I'm
Thank
a
you.
second level monk.
Second level monk.
Corey, I'm playing Mordred Foe. Tiefling.
Is it
That
foe or fall?
mofo.
Foe. Mo for short.
Devin playing McGravin. Shooter McGravin.
That's what we could hear from the hallway.
So, last time each of you had, or two of you split, each had their own little pre-session, and something was going on. The only other thing I would add is everyone got the same message, but for
Same message.
Flint,
After our sessions. we got a
after your
message.
sessions,
Okay.
you basically all were contacted,
Okay, I see.
your groups and everything. Crumbs has left you two.
Crumbs?
Crumb.
No loss.
He there was no work for a long time. It's been a while. It's getting pretty dry, like
Because of the crumbs.
because of the crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
There's
He's a
ants
crummy.
everywhere.
Yeah. And you get a message from a gang called the Korlaki gang, requesting each of you to come because they have some work for you.
How long has it been?
It's been like 2 months.
Have I seen any hoverboards?
Yes, have we? That is most important. Roll more than
Rolling.
once, please.
It's gonna
Seen
got a
what?
few. One
One.
hoverboard.
Oh, okay then.
You guys are in the cyber core, which is like the very tech business sector of
I'm assuming that's for one.
Cybertown or New Zenith, and there is one guy with a hoverboard. I will say, only Devin saw him at this time.
All right, I nudge. What's your guy's name again?
Havok.
Havoc. Hoverboard. Let's go.
Let's get him.
All right.
Let's get him.
All right, so
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a little
We
pre-thing.
start
Spoiler.
trailing him. Start trailing him.
Yeah,
You
begin
trail the
trailing
guy.
him.
Yeah, he's moving pretty fast because
He's
he's
on
on
a
a
hoverboard,
hoverboard.
yes.
So you guys
Are there
gotta.
people around?
There's a few people around. Not a
So-
lot. I'd say like 5.
We should try and catch him alone.
It's at night.
It's at night?
Much better.
Alright. I'm
Should
going
we,
to pretend to be jogging. So I can get ahead of him. So I can probably jog faster than this dude, yeah?
Yeah, he's a monk.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
not moving at top speed. So
Yeah, I assume he's like just cruising.
yeah, he's
Yeah. We're gonna mug him.
That's pretty clear.
How'd you know?
So yeah, don't murder hobo anybody, but we'll just mug the.
you know what?
Can I get a balaclava that like covers my horns? Do I have one of those?
Okay, this
No,
is
I
all
got a
within like
hood.
6 seconds because he is.
Yeah,
getting
I
further
start
on.
jogging. I start jogging near him.
So you have a hood. I'll just say.
Yeah, I have a hooded dark clothes. That's
Yeah.
part of my kit.
I'm just gonna jog behind because
You
I'm
just
not as
tie it
fast.
really
Yeah.
tight, so it's just like the Kenny style hood.
Whoa. That made me squeak. I start jogging after the hoverboarder.
Okay, you jog up to him. You say anything or just jog up to him?
Nice hoverboard.
He just looks at you. Yeah, they're pretty expensive actually.
Oh, I've heard they're very expensive.
Yes, it is quite expensive. I mean, I got this one. He now stops. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's just.
I'm just
wants to
jogging in
go
place.
off on his hoverboard. He's so he stops, pulls it up, shows it to you.
Cool. I grab it and run.
God.
Wait, is there an alleyway nearby?
Yes, there is. Pretty close to him, actually.
Oh well then. If he grabs it and runs, I'm gonna.
Wait, I have an idea.
I'm gonna grab and pull him.
No. I've got an idea. Do you mind if I try to ollie on it?
Ollie on my hoverboard?
Yes.
Please be careful.
I will be very
Can
careful.
I try?
I want to ollie, and you know when you fuck up on a skateboard and it just careens away? I want to careen it into the alley.
Okay. You could do, say, an acro or perform.
It's so good for me. Here we go.
You're trying to make it look natural.
12.
But,
Nothing.
well, you do fumble up pretty good,
But it's not as satisfying. It's so good.
but this board goes shooting, and you look somewhat like it wasn't completely staged. So it goes flying over. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he chases after it, but it's like shot in Devin's direction. Devin, do you notice
Shot
it?
towards shoot.
I was not in the
should have
alleyway. I was like just
It was true.
around.
Huh?
So it's shooting towards me.
The alleyway that you're hiding in, because you're like gonna grab him.
Oh,
Oh, that's
sure, why
weird.
not?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought. I just.
Yeah, I'll steal it. Is there like a garbage can I can hide in?
BYO.
Do a perception.
21.
Yeah, there's a garbage can right beside you.
Alrighty then.
There is a board.
Actually, no, I'll grab it and
You-
hide it in the garbage can.
You can do a sleight of hand to see if you can quickly grab it because he's moving pretty quick. It's worse.
6. I mean 8.
8. So you try to grab it and just go.
Dole.
And you chase it. You start to hear the voice of the guy like running towards you, but he hasn't.
Yeah, I'll
come to you.
go after it.
Marco.
Yeah.
Did anyone kind of notice what happened, or did they just see the board go crazy?
Well, they kind of noticed it go flying, but they don't care.
I'm gonna follow him into the alleyway.
Okay,
Then.
you follow. Okay, so you follow him into the alleyway. Devin was chasing
I'll
it.
try and grab it.
So you're running ahead, trying to grab it. I'll give you one last try to grab it. It's a bit slower.
20 total.
Okay, so you're able to grab it, and there's only one dumpster next to you.
Put it in the dumpster.
So you quickly chuck it in the dumpster. And you're just standing there. Okay.
Just
So-
standing there.
The guy comes around, starts walking down, sees you standing there by a dumpster.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, have you seen a hoverboard come through here?
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
What?
I haven't.
At this time, Flint, Sal, and myself
Well.
were
Yeah.
in a cab.
Yeah.
Get some money.
That's
12.
unfortunate for that guy.
12.
Lol.
12?
12.
12. Okay. So, he's pretty panicked. He believes you. He just keeps looking around. Looking around. He comes by you, looking around.
When he
looking around.
goes past, I'm gonna retrieve it and just hide it in my clothes and try
One hand for
try and
still.
Do you
walk
shut it
out.
off first?
I don't,
Just
I don't
hovering
know.
your
How,
foot.
does, how do hoverboards work?
Yeah. It basically stays active once, or it turns
Once
on
you
once you're
get
on
on
it,
it?
and then once you're off, it kind of has like a momentum. That
So I
it
imagine when
carries,
I-
and then
When
Yeah,
I
like, it
stood
was
off and,
momentum.
kept going and then started like skidding into
and
the
then it was
alleyway.
slowly like powering.
So you
do,
said sleight of hand?
do I see him like grab it and sneak it in there?
What was your stats?
16.
16. If you see it.
No.
You don't see him do that, but you see the guy searching for it.
And then I just start. Well, hopefully you find it. See you later.
Oh my goodness, that was so expensive.
How expensive was it, just for curiosity?
It was like 20,000 GCs.
Holy crap.
Dude, you better find that.
That's
Now
like
I gotta
4
go.
pistols.
Can't go hang with a couple cats. I'll see you around.
Daddy-o.
All right.
And then I.
Since you were face to face with him, you could do a stealth, I guess, because it's under your shirt. You're trying to hide it.
Stealth?
Yeah. Like hiding.
17.
17? Yeah, you're able to hide it and
I'm
make it look like a normal movement,
I'll
putting
just
or holding it.
nudge you
everything.
as I go out.
I got stuff. Okay. I turn and I stealth
Okay.
away so he doesn't hear me like turn to leave. Because I assume he'd expect me to help him look for it.
Yeah, probably.
15.
15. So you get away. He doesn't seem to be following you guys.
We cheese it away.
Walk on your way to the meeting.
We scarper to the
Well, you
meeting.
walk.
That's true.
Look for another hoverboard.
Looking for more
You make
hoverboards.
so much money just doing this.
Yeah, fuck the campaign.
You'll
Mugging
never-
people.
Second-hand hoverboard concierge
You
job.
find no hoverboard. people.
Dang.
Okay, but we have.
You did
one
have dibs on it.
hoverboard.
That is your hoverboard
Okay.
now.
All right.
So,
So we go
So-
to the meeting.
You guys have arrived. Poor Locky gang. You're pointed out.
is Sal with us?
Sal is with you.
Okay, so just Crumbs is gone. Flint,
Crumbs
Sal,
is
and
like
myself. Okay.
pieced out for now.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Messy son of a bitch.
He did blow some stuff up.
That's true. He did do that. But he's pieced out.
you're
Sal's
pieced
with
out.
you. You're meeting up at a building. No one's in there. They said to wait. They're waiting for the other people to arrive who are
So
involved
why
in
are
the job.
we meeting? I was never.
Lucky
I don't
A
texted
think
us.
job. They didn't tell you specifics.
So our what's your face told us.
Lucky.
Eventually, you two show up. Devin's still
He's
thing
doing
with
trip.
a board under his shirt.
No, I hovered my way there. in
Okay,
style.
after you're just hovering in style. You all arrive now, so you're all
Okay.
met and waiting in this room that has like some crappy muffins and like
Same room?
same room, yep.
Okay.
But no one's in there yet.
Question. Is there a heart in the garbage?
Oh, so I dropped the heart in her trash can. like next to the door, like, I don't want the same thing.
Where were we meeting?
I don't think so. No, there's no heart in the garbage. They would have cleaned it up by then. So you guys see new people on both fronts.
Just them. Or...
Just them.
I thought there was a third.
Oh, and Sal. Yeah, I forgot about Sal.
Sal's
No,
with
I don't
us.
know who Sal is.
What do they look
Sal.
Sal. There would be a tiefling with a lute, I believe.
Yeah, some
Electro
kind of,
loot?
Electro loot.
Electro lute.
It's like a automaton? What are those? The weird little mouth thing?
Oh,
Not at all.
no.
It's
No,
more
no,
like
no.
a guitar.
Saxophone?
No, I'm thinking of...
Melodica?
I know,
Melodica?
yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you're talking about. You blow
melodica.
it- It's like a
Yeah.
piano harmonica thing.
Yeah.
But it's not
No,
that.
it's not that.
An avid no.
So
It's,
you have like...
A lute's like a small
it's a
guitar.
banjo with LEDs in the fretboard instead of the other.
So it's just amazing.
Yeah, I think so. Like a regular banjo, amazing, but
But LEDs.
Space.
It's got gamer colors.
exactly. Water cooled. Rockstar sticker on
It's
it.
just a wet banjo.
It's a wet banjo? Yuck. That sounds dirty.
And then, yeah,
Oh, give me my wet
a
banjo.
halfling.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then a human female, which is the Sal. And you guys see a tiefling. And a human? Yeah, human.
In a polo shirt.
Polo shirt with a
Normal
hoverboard.
You do
George
look like you could have
Costanza?
bought that.
So after
So we're all just cooling our heels waiting.
just
Pretty much, yeah.
waiting, after a few moments,
I like to-
a half-orc female walks in. She introduces herself.
I'm Locky,
Walkie? Okay.
and got some work for you. Can't have my gang doing it, so need some
What?
other blood.
Aren't we a part of?
You're not in the gang. She just has used you a lot.
She used me.
Used and abused.
How
Used and
dare
abused.
she?
Who says, yeah, I have a job for all of you. There's been lots of death within my organization.
Debt or death?
Death.
That's
Yes.
the worst one.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the harvesters again?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. They haven't been around, so might not have been them in the first
True.
place.
We got rid of them. We
We
did.
did.
Yeah.
Scared them off good.
Awesome.
But no, they seem to have come back. They're still brutally murdered, which is odd, but
In what way?
Brutally.
usually it's
Ritual vivisection.
before it was their whole bodies would almost be ripped apart, but we also found harvesters, which
I guess you two can do history checks if you want to know what those are.
I believe I know what a harvester is.
So you know what harvesters are, especially through your backstory, which basically the harvesters
I got a
are 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they're kind of like culty, but basically they are like a cult. They first started out way back when these cults would basically take human bodies or parts or animal bodies or parts and sacrifice them to a higher power, either a demon or sometimes dragon or sometimes other, like just anyone they deem strong enough that is worth sacrificing to, and they hope that they would give them power. Sometimes it has happened. Sometimes it's just false and nothing happens and they just do it because usually people, desperate people, a lot of homeless people end up falling into these types of cults and stuff like that.
On either end, either the giving or the receiving.
Yeah, basically. And they're typically not aggressive. Like they don't just go out and just kill whoever.
Kind of targeted.
Either targeted or then they're more like scavengers. Like, because
Okay.
at a lot of like slums and areas,
Random
there'll be a
places,
random
wrong time.
random
Around the week kinda thing.
person. Like even some people like OD'd or something, they'll like try to show up and
Right.
rip
take a
whatever they
couple
can.
pennies and stuff.
Yeah, and then take off.
So, is there a reason why she thinks that they might be harvesters, or just kind of their MO?
She kind of says that before this was happening before, but
we
had to-
thought we took care of them.
Of the harvesters.
Yeah, we had
Now,
to deal
is
with
there
some
one
monsters.
group of harvester, or is
harvesters is
just
kind of a term.
Okay, so it could be anybody.
Yeah,
with
they
that.
they usually pop up in slum areas and stuff
Okay,
like that,
so-
like cults.
Okay.
But there are none in the area now, because they were taken care of by people before,
Yeah. Right.
and
Hoverboard thieving people.
maybe just a little bit. And so there are no harvesters around, but these murders have come back and continuing on as per usual. The only thing is they're not as brutal, but they all seem to be having head wounds of some kind.
Bludgeoning or like
Like,
Shot in the head?
they were never able to tell because they would never actually be gained. And whenever they get to a site to actually look at what's happened to their people, there's too many centrals or cops.
so they've never been able to actually investigate a body
No, they've kind of seen it from
at distance.
distance.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
So she's like,
So they got nothing to go on.
we got nothing to go on. I'd like you to look into this. You can either check out some coroners and then she starts going through some stuff. As she's going through some stuff, someone comes through the main entrance into the building. Just screaming, it's like, Lockie, there's been another murder. It's one of our members. I think it was Cassie. So basically,
Okay.
saying
Knowledge on
someone just
Cassie.
got killed. Oh, Cassie.
Do I know who Cassie is with the 10?
Not really.
Do I know who Cassie is? With a-
Not really.
Yes, you do, but you don't.
Cassie's your closest friend.
But and then Lockie's
Oh, this actually might be good. Go investigate that scene before the Centrals arrive.
Oh, we could use a stim, whatever they're called.
Oh
Could use another one.
I'd love another stim pack.
the health stick.
You could use some med sticks for this journey.
Every time. How about 100 GCs and I'll give you one?
You could use it before. I did have to use it last time, as you remember, that you giving it to me.
I did give you one last time.
Yes, you did. I implore you to reconsider.
You can do persuasion.
Give me 7.
There you go.
She pays you.
She hands you 2
Yeah, 20 by the way.
sticks.
Why, thank you.
So I'm gonna use message to talk to Sal.
Okay.
Okay.
Not obviously.
But if you roll like ass.
2. So 8.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. 7.
People might have noticed, but what are you saying?
I'm saying like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. A very good question. I just asked that.
It's like, what?
Without
I'm
message,
like-
I don't know what's going on.
we doing
Who
here?
are these people?
Sal's like,
Because this is pretty new, working for a gang like
messages one way back.
Oh,
It
they
is,
can-
yeah. I just
So
kind
she
of
just
want to,
whispers back, like, I'll tell you once to get out.
okay, good enough for me.
I need to know how much we're getting paid. Because last time we didn't get enough.
That's true. We kind of got this. Well, I mean, we kind of upped it through.
Didn't
We upped it and we still got nothing.
Yeah.
really? How much did you get?
I think we
Not
ended up
enough.
with 1,600 each.
They were playing
It's
a whisper
way
that
more
only-
than we got.
You got scammed
You
even
guys
more.
got screwed even worse. The exchange is not good.
No, it's not.
The message is 2-way. They can reply in a
can-
very
Yeah,
short
so she
message.
replied,
I assume.
yeah. So you want to know how much you're getting paid.
How much coin are we getting?
If this finally gets solved once and for all, give each one of you 4,000 GCs.
Try
Game?
again.
Game cubes?
That archaic device?
That's like
Not the
50
controller.
gold.
They're still playing like Super Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, I
19.
didn't mean, yeah. Super Smash is always using the key.
But Melee's still better, as you know.
I need to know though
The pro
before.
circuit's just...
I'll use the help out and be like, yeah, if we're going to be dealing with the police, 4,000 is, barely enough to get us out of bed.
The idea is to not
That's
deal
true.
with the police.
These people I don't know.
Well,
they
we have
make
to
a
go to
very-
a
They raise a
scene.
good point.
And beat the cops there.
Alright. You can make sure that we don't get noticed by the Centrals at all. I'll throw in an extra 2,000 each.
Sounds like 6.
10,000.
An extra 10,000?
Disadvantage?
We're gonna need
bardic
10,000.
inspiration.
We're helping
Okay.
them, so just normal, right?
Sure.
Who's normal?
Oh wait,
Plus
What's the
5.
first one?
5 plus 3
Whatever your
plus...
first one was.
what was it?
5 plus 3 plus persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Not good.
It's not going to be very good.
9.
Crap, I should have used mine because mine's like plus 6.
Right. 6,000 if you do a good job. 4,000 if you just get it done.
Yeah, well, I haven't eaten for a couple of days.
That's true.
Why not?
You'll never know.
Yeah, your goddamn business.
There's muffins on the table.
It is
It's
true.
true.
And you look over and there's nothing. Goddamn crumbs followed us here.
Oh, I heard you guys are working again.
Yeah, we're working crumbs. Oh, actually, we are. Nope, don't tell them about the harvesters. I have a plan to catch these guys. Yeah,
So where's Cassie's body? I turned to whoever ran inside. And
It's like, oh, Cassie lives on this apartment building, actually pretty close by.
oh, sweet.
30 minutes.
That's not close by at all. Liar.
That is very true.
that's he's got you
Wait,
there.
we're gonna beat the police there,
Close by.
and they're gonna. Get...
The police have vehicles. Can we get a vehicle?
Before they get like the coroners out there and the whole situation's setting up.
Yeah, we better move.
Like, I don't think you're
Alright.
beating the actual. Yeah.
Let's roll
Just
out.
get going.
I'm gonna put down my hoverboard and start hovering along.
One of the guys
Yeehaw.
notes as you go out.
You're dang right I
We're
do.
gonna get mugged.
Yeah, get mugged on the way.
Oh, you can try that when I'm having my guns ready.
You're just on a hoverboard with a minigun, just whirling, spinning.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that won't attract the attention of the cops.
yeah.
Okay, well, hoverboards are.
Firearms are illegal, so if you're concealing anything, you want to.
Yeah, they're concealed.
It's just like a briefcase with a spinning barrel
I have,
popping out of it like an inch.
Got the two.
My rifle's
holsters.
not concealed at all.
Oh my.
I hold it on my shoulder while I walk.
What was the name of the
I'm
person?
not
that you
But I'm a
being
halfling.
potentially dead?
Cassie.
Sorry?
Cassie.
Cassie.
I would write down, but I don't have a journal.
So
So I just remember.
you guys head out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I know where the apartment, like, I know that area enough to get there pretty quick?
You 30
Probably
minutes.
Flag a cab.
Do any
Get
of
there
us?
pretty. Yeah, you could also
you
get.
wanna pay for a
and get
cab?
there in a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll get there as fast
Not
as we
spending
can.
my money. I have a hoverboard.
Split an Uber.
How fast could I run there?
Probably like 15.
I'm gonna beat them in the cab. That's my goal.
Okay, and Dev's hoverboarding. Okay,
I'm gonna hop fences and stuff.
so you guys go in the cab.
I'll
The
beeline it.
cab speeds away because they go faster than cabs and city traffic of our days. Like,
Is
than
there
100 kilometers
is
most
just like
time.
flying in the sky and stuff? There's cabs and cars flying in the sky.
There are multiple levels.
Like there's like
actual roads.
actual
like-
roads,
Yeah,
though.
like
There's roads
and some
and-
buildings go up like
and hollow
200.
roads, if you will.
cyber roads.
Cyber roads or cyber city.
Cyberville.
Cybertown?
the cab's 10 GC. If you take it, I assume you are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, I ain't walking. So yeah, as you're heading out, Sal's just like, we need the money, okay? This is all the work we got. I don't know,
This
we
worked
got
out well.
Yeah.
If
This
they
is a
pass me, I'm
good
gonna
score.
try and hitch a ride on their
Skitching?
hoverboard behind their.
You can do athletics.
Oh my god, we're being tailed. Shoot him.
15.
I'm like beelining it around stuff. Like I'm beelining straight to the
Okay.
place. Like hopping fences and stuff if I can.
Okay, you can do athletics.
15.
15?
Do I
Bad
grab
at-
hold? I'm gonna be like.
You're
crouched
able to
down.
hold on,
I'm
surprisingly.
Like crouched down, holding
Is that
on.
a one?
Crouch
I
down,
may, I
holding.
may have rolled a 1.
Ah, so you hit a lot of trash cans. You arrive after like 40 minutes.
You find 7,000 hoverboards just hidden from various muggings.
So it takes
Do
you a bit
I-
longer.
Wait, do I see it on a hoverboard on my way there?
No.
Because if I get paid 6,000 for a good job,
But-
or sell half a hoverboard,
You get chased by a dog or two.
A hollow
I'm-
dog?
I'm pretty sure I'm faster than a dog.
I don't know. Dogs are pretty
Not
fast.
when you roll a 1.
Not if you're running into walls and stuff.
I can outfast a dog.
So, Sal says we need the work.
Sal says you need to work. And it's basically it. So let's just get this done.
Fair enough.
For 10 minutes of running, I call a cab.
But how did they Okay. come in contact with
I
us?
hit the trash can. I'm like,
Huh?
Yeah, how did we get into contact with this group?
I've got contact.
Craigslist again?
Steve's list, actually.
Steve's list.
Sal, have you learned nothing?
The
It's like the worst Craigslist.
back pages.
Yeah.
Get here in 10 minutes.
But anyways, you do
Yeah,
eventually
whatever.
get there.
We've done worse.
Yeah. You do get there. Robbie takes a little more time. The hover boy, he shows up behind your cab and kind of walks up.
So are there first responders in this apartment building then?
Sure. There is one ambulance, and there is 2 central cars.
Central is pleased, yeah.
Yeah. And they are.
Does anybody have actually good investigation? Because we're all like
I have
Mine's
fighters.
3.
Yeah, well, that's better than me.
Mine's +4.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mine's not a negative. That's all I got.
So it's just the ambulance?
And 2 central
2.
cars.
2 police cops.
It's
Oh, you
in between
should've
2
named
4-story buildings.
The
It
police cops.
doesn't go very far.
And they shoot lasers
These
out
are
of their
10
badges.
foot. These are 10-foot squares.
Okay.
Just say.
Stop
You guys
giving him
pull up
ideas.
over here.
I'm on the group
Couple police cops, and then
opposed to forest cops.
Oh, yeah, right. You
Need
were a
versus
former
vehicles.
detective. That's right. Okay.
Do I know the police cops that are there?
You know the police cops. You can do history check.
15.
Do I know them for being arrested multiple times?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
Bob and Dave.
You can do a
Would I
check.
need to do a history check if I worked with them though?
It's been
Depends
some
on
years.
How bad you rolled.
4.
4? No, you don't recognize them whatsoever.
I'm
One
gonna-
looks like a new guy. Another guy you do recognize. He
Frank.
was just
Frank Castle.
Frank Castiglione.
Well, you better not cross them.
I turn to Sal and say, I think I should be able to provide access, and I kind of sneak off about a half a block away, and I use prestidigitation to create the sounds of an absolute massacre war zone, like gunshots, screaming, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Like out of sight, and then I'm gonna move down, kind of like running gunfight, and then I'm gonna duck behind something and hide and sneak back after the cops are like farther away.
So, you create this war zone. Everyone else is kind of just chilling there. About this time, Robbie shows up. Just kind of catching up. Yeah. So Robbie's now caught up, and Robbie just hears like gunfire and like all this screaming going on. You guys kind of know what the plan was.
Well, Sal did.
Yeah. All right. So you only told Sal.
Well, I work with Sal.
Okay.
He's our head of our crew, so.
Right. These cops kind of duck their heads and start moving along and just start yelling at everyone who's kind of
I can erase my death
around, because there's a few people who are kind of wondering what's going on. We're screaming and they're like, get down, get down. And they're kind of trying to find cover down the hallway, trying to find out where this is coming from.
Okay, and if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna like run past them and be like, they climbed up to the second floor. He's in there on the far side of the build, whatever, that kind of thing.
Okay, so you can do a deception, I guess.
Yeah, crap. Oh no, I'm pretty good at that. 16.
16. So you point up there. It sounds authentic, so they go to check it out.
Well, I'm cheesing it in there then.
Yeah, I'll
Stealth.
So everyone just cheeses.
yeah, I slip
and
it on in.
You slip inside.
And
There is one white sheet over top of someone.
Oh wait, we have our comms, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you have our phone numbers?
Well, at least Sal, I'll keep a lookout.
Okay. So you're staying on the outside?
Yeah, like within line of sight and be like far enough that I can disappear and tell them to move it if they need to.
Okay. So you guys get inside the
Oh, and before you go in, I do bardic inspiration on you.
I feel inspired.
He's inspired.
So you're a halfling with a big old gun?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is the gun taller than you?
Oh.
But you get inside.
But you freaking move along.
Don't get caught up on that.
Investigate.
You can look around. You do see the one
Are there
body there.
Paramedics.
They kind of ducked out.
When the firing started.
Yeah, when the firing started. So it is
Us
vacant right now.
alone with a dead body.
Yeah, so it's just like a body with something covering it.
I roll back the sheet.
Okay.
Over
Is
the
the
head.
ambulance still there?
Or it's not a sheet actually, sorry, it's a like body bag. So
I
you just unzip it.
it.
You unzip it. It's a human female.
Does she have a head wound?
She does have a head wound.
What kind? I'm not there. Never
What
mind.
kind?
What kind is it? What kind
Oh,
is it?
Derek's
No, I'm narrating into the
investigating.
comms.
Investigate.
I'll
Yeah, yeah.
help you because the
I'll take a gander. Can I do a medicine check to try and figure out what kind of head wound
Yes.
this is?
23.
10.
10.
A bad one.
So,
Probably fatal.
but not a gunshot.
That looked like it hurt.
No.
Yeah.
Investigating
The body, the wound doesn't look typical like anything you would have seen, especially since you've seen a bunch of murders in your life. So it's not a typical gunshot wound. Like it looks like it was like cut open, like a bit. You can do a medicine check to gain like a little more knowledge.
Wisdom bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
get bardic inspiration.
It's only
anymore.
once?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We choose when to use it.
I probably shouldn't be yelling
13.
songs from
No,
where I am.
11.
Huh?
11.
With the investigation, you're able to tell that it looks like
Would I be able to help
something
them?
was removed.
The brain. I'm gonna investigate.
So it doesn't look like it's a wound
Aha,
that something's
I
been
got
like
nothing.
shot in or like injected. It looks like
No.
they've opened her up and pulled something
And
out.
investigating too, I will add this. It doesn't look like it was the cause of death.
Interesting.
So this was done post-mortem? Big boy word.
Potentially.
Yes, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah.
So was there any blunt force trauma to the back of the skull?
Check the
No.
bottom of their shoes for hoverboard marks.
When Derek was looking through it, he found like obvious, like
Prison
bullet
shanks?
wounds, like through the heart. That looked like it would have been the actual.
Is the
Okay.
heart still there?
The heart is still there. You poke
Interesting.
around and like ripping his finger apart.
Is the ambulance still down there?
The ambulance is still down there, but the guys are still scared.
Like are those guys by the ambulance?
The two centers.
Paramedics.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were like hiding out behind it, like not coming out whatsoever.
Okay.
They weren't gonna chance anything, so.
I was gonna say you can chuck the body and inject the ambulance, but if they're still around, then
I'm gonna
Right.
investigate the room for struggles of
Yeah.
violence.
Like the alleyway?
No, the room. Did she die? Where did she
It's in an
die?
alley.
Oh,
I
alley.
think we were in a room.
Thought we were in a room too.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
anywho,
we were in like some like
17.
apartment room.
It's like an alley in between a couple of apartment
17.
buildings. It's hard to tell, especially in the alley. It's all like
Already shitty.
concrete and
Are
just.
there any cameras around?
You can do a perception.
Can I tell if the body was dumped here or if the murder happened here? Are there any
10.
like?
Derek should probably know that based on his original role. If she's lying in a pool of blood, if she got stabbed in the heart.
I just investigated that, so there was
Yeah,
no.
it was
there
a
was
gunshot
no,
wound to the heart. Like she died from being.
So yeah, there was
And
no
is it a pool
struggle.
of blood?
Yeah,
Or-
like
Is it
was
a
she
body
dumped
bag?
here or was she dragged?
in the scene.
Yeah.
There was a pool of blood.
Yeah,
Looks
so
like
so
it
yeah,
was
should
she
be
was
really
shot and
obvious,
blood
yeah,
out here.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
10 for what was it
question.
again?
Perception.
Perception. With that, you're able to tell that there is no cameras in this alleyway. It's not super common for cameras just to be set up in a
In
random
mugging
alleyway.
alleyways.
Yeah,
Yeah, they gotta give us a chance to mug people.
yeah, it's common.
I'm also keeping my ears
did
open
it.
for the cops
Okay.
or like any kind of.
It looks like the commotion has calmed down.
'Kay.
But you don't see any
Well,
cops.
Should we
yet.
take the body?
Nah.
Wait, so
I'll go
what?
talk to Frank Castiglione.
Frank Castiglione or Sergeant Lassell?
Wait, why were we coming here in the first place
She-
already?
Like he wanted us to
Last
find out
only
what was
lead.
happening to people. So it looks like these harvesters are taking something
From the brain.
From the brain, yes.
Thought
I'm
they
not
said
sure
it's
what.
not harvesters.
Yeah,
There
it's
were
like-
no harvesters
yeah, it's
around
like-
anymore.
It could be that once the
It's mega harvesters.
harvesters, once the
Probably
terminals and the
dream
ambulance
tech.
showed up, that they scattered.
Stealing people's dreams.
I'll talk to
Oh.
Frank Castiglione.
The cops who were investigating the building for the gunfire. Okay, so you go up to the base of the building. You guys are still checking out the body.
I think I'm done looking at the body. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna leave the
feel
alleyway.
like we
and I
should-
just
Take it.
But what did you
but
get investigate for the
seven-
body?
17.
Oh, 17.
wait.
And a medicine check?
No, I didn't actually investigate. I just investigated the area for
Oh, right,
signs
right.
of struggle.
Okay.
I have a data pad, right?
Yep.
Can I take pictures?
That's a cunning plan. Forgot pictures exist.
Yep.
I would like to take some pictures of the
So
body.
you take pictures of the entire scene, everything,
Yeah, and
making
then
sure all evidence, capturing everything.
After that, I'll go join him and look out.
So you join Corey with looking. Let's look
yeah,
up.
I join Mo.
Are there any garbage cans in this alley?
There are
You're,
some
keeping a lookout. I'm gonna.
I
pop
will
down there
look
and get the-
inside of
Yeah, you can
them.
go take a look. I'm done.
inside one of them.
In all of them.
Oh, and all of them. You can do an investigation.
Look for hoverboards.
17.
17. You find some moldy food and garbage.
No murder weapons.
And
No hoverboards.
No murder hoverboards.
You find a card with a drop of blood on it in the bottom of one.
Dun dun dun.